Hi guys, and welcome to Natural Aesthetics. My arms are now 16 3/4 inches cold and between 17 1/4 and 17 1/2 inches when pumped. So I've seen some solid progress over the last 6 months or so, mainly since springtime, which is when I stopped the Roaccutane medication for my scalp, cleared up the stomach issues I was having from that medication as well. So, I had a rough start to the year and last year as well, so I'm pleased that I've managed to overcome those issues and persevere with my training and still see solid improvements in certain areas of my physique. So this is how I record my information session to session. I do jot down all the sets that I do, the reps, the weights and the exercises that I do. I then make a tally of all the sets that I do per each muscle group, and then I compare week 1 to week 4 each cycle. So each cycle is 4 weeks long, and you can see here the difference between shoulders, biceps, triceps and hamstrings. There's a lot of extra sets there from week 1 to week 4, and that's basically the kind of idea behind this program. I'm trying to accumulate more volume over a period of time, so 4 weeks in this case for me at the moment, with a 5th week as a deload session. A lot of the programs that I've utilised before have really used rep increases at a given weight, or utilising more weight on a particular exercise as the main drivers for progressive overload, whilst keeping the amount of sets performed on a particular body group fairly consistent over time. Whereas the program that I'm doing at the moment really prioritises an increase in sets per body group over time, over an increase in reps at a given weight, or the amount of weight used on a particular exercise. That being said, I am still trying to increase the amount of weight that I'm using on a particular exercise, mainly the kind of main core movements that I'm doing at the moment, namely dips, lat pull downs, pendlay row, dumbbell overhead press, hamstring curls, bar curl and tricep push downs. So those I will try to still improve the weight that I'll be using, or to increase the reps on a particular weight that I'll be doing, as well as the sets increased over time. But it's pretty hard to increase all 3 variables at the same time. So if need be, I will prioritise the amount of sets that I'll be doing and the increase of the sets over time. What I will try to do after the deload session, especially for the first 1 or 2 weeks, is really try to increase the amount of weight I'm using on those core exercises, and then weeks 3 to 4 just focus on improving the amount of volume or the amount of sets racked up at that given weight for those exercises. But for sure, straight after the deload, when I'm fresh, I'm really making a conscious effort to try to do more weight, or to increase the amount of reps on a particular weight for those kind of 6-7 core exercises in my routine at the moment. Because you can't just keep adding sets, it's not going to work. You're either going to run out of time in the gym, trying to fit all the sets in that you want to do, or what's more than likely going to happen is you just won't be able to recover from the extra workload, and you just start spinning your wheels. Your ability to put on muscle and to become stronger will be hindered. So you have to reset. You have to bring that volume down, or the amount of sets you're doing on a particular body part down to a more manageable level. And then again, over time, you can then work to increase that. So each new cycle that I do, I'm aiming to become slightly stronger, utilising more weight than I was using on the same exercise as last cycle, or doing more reps on the same weight. And then again, during that cycle, then I would try to add more and more sets to that. But I still have to become stronger. I still have to, utilise more reps on a weight. Otherwise, it then just comes down to doing more and more sets. And, like I said, it's quickly going to turn sour if that's the case. So you still need to focus on becoming stronger at certain lifts to drive performance, and then you can add sets to that to really kind of maximize the potential for muscle growth. I also increase the intensity during that 4-week period, so more of my sets are closer to failure during week 4, and a lot of them are to failure, whereas weeks 1 and 2 I'd probably steer clear of that. Again, just focusing on strength, utilizing more load in the gym than the prior cycle. On week 4, I will allow myself to do some other varied exercises and other movements that I wouldn't typically do during the first kind of 3 weeks, especially on arm movements. I've just kind of been throwing in a few different exercises to really bulk up the amount of volume that I'm doing, so it doesn't get too monotonous doing extreme amounts of the same exercises over and over and over again. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to see more. Don't forget to click that little notification button underneath the subscribe bar so you can be made aware of any videos I do upload automatically. If you're interested in online coaching, I do offer reasonably priced plans that will be specifically written for each and every client individually. Also obviously tailored for naturals as well. So hit me up if you're interested at naturalaesthetic@outlook.com. See you on the next video. Stay strong.